Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Tuesday, happy week, and welcome back to another episode of Car Rides with Cody. I am in the car. Sorry about the lighting. I woke up this morning and caught the sunrise, and the lighting's bad. The light's been in my eyes for this whole drive, but that's okay. I was up looking at the sunrise, and I'm going to pull over up here because I got some verses to read you. But as I was kind of watching the sunrise and doing my readings and just thinking, I was thinking about just how, one, beautiful the world is, and two, that just the fact that we have all this beauty in the world is a miracle. And that got me thinking about other miracles. That got me thinking about the miracles Jesus performed, so I wanted to read some of those miracles to you, so we can just be reminded of the miracles that Jesus performed, and just that these miracles are still possible today. So the first one is in Matthew chapter 8, verse 16. We'll be in Matthew for all of the verses I'm going to read you. And if you've got your Bible, please feel free to follow along. So Matthew chapter 8, verse 16 says, "When evening came, many who were demon-possessed were brought to him, and he drove out the spirits with a word and healed all the sick." And I should have ended with this one because I think this one's my favorite out of all of them, but it was the first one. And first of all, miracle, he healed all the sick. But I like how it says he healed all the sick. Many were brought to him, and he healed all of them. Not some of them. He didn't choose, I'll choose Sam over here, but not Johnny. He healed all of them. And he drove the demons out of the demon-possessed with one word. Miracle. Now, later on in Matthew chapter 12, verse 15, it says, "Aware of this, Jesus withdrew from the place. A large crowd followed him, and he healed all who were ill." Again, he healed all of them, not just some of them. He didn't pick and choose, all of them. Now we're skipping ahead a little bit. Matthew 14:14 says, "When Jesus landed and saw a large crowd, he had compassion on them and healed their sick." And then immediately after this, verses 22 through the end of the chapter are a detail of how he walked on water. Miracle. But the last verse in chapter 14 says, "And begged him to let the sick just touch the edge of their cloak, and all who touched it were healed." And this one also stuck out to me a little bit because just to touch the edge of his cloak, just like the bottom of his shirt or the bottom of his pants, just a little bit even. It doesn't say they had to grab a whole lot. I mean, just barely touch it and they were healed. That is such a miracle. And then later, in 15 verse 30, it says, "Great crowds came to him, bringing the lame, the blind, the crippled, the mute, and many others, and laid them at the feet, and he healed them." Now this is also in this same set of verses, Jesus feeds the 4,000. So we can assume this was a pretty big crowd, 4,000 counting only the men. So in reality, the crowd could have been much larger. It could have been closer to 15,000 maybe. I'm assuming they had a lot of sick people with no modern medicine or anything. He healed a lot of people. He fed a lot of people. He walked on water. Jesus performed miracles. He performed them in the New Testament because that's when he was alive and that's when people were documenting it. That is not the only place miracles are performed. I promise you guys, miracles are possible today. Miracles are a beautiful thing, just like the sunrise. And all of these people, the one thing they had in common was they had faith that they would be healed. The ones that came forward and touched the edge of his cloak had faith that doing that would heal them. And if we have faith also, then miracles can become a reality for us. So I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing all right. I hope you guys are having a fun quarantine. Please send me any prayer requests you have. Let me know how I can be helping you, how I can be praying for you. And in the comments, let me know if there is a specific verse that I didn't mention of Jesus' miracles that you really like. So, all right, guys, I will see you next Tuesday for our next episode of Car Rides with Cody. Have a good week. Peace out.